project is a program where we train blockchain developers and enlighten them about blockchain programming. So we are talking about building decentralized app on Coda by Herman. Herman is your tutor for this particular topic. So for questions and inquiries, please drop it at the comment section. We will get across to you with all the necessary feedback. Thank you and enjoy the class once again.
You go to a bank, you register yourself as a client, and now you can have the authority to transact with other client in the same bank. Now, after a few days, you have a need of some $1,000. So you decide to sell your laptop. What you do is you register your laptop to the bank. The bank adds the laptop as an asset which belongs to you with a current value of $1,000. Then you find a some person, let's say person B, and you sell this laptop to that person through the bank. So what basically happens is the ownership of the laptop will change from you to person B, and $1,000 will be credited to your account from person B's account. In terms of Coda, you and the person B are node A and node B. Now node A registered a state that will be the laptop. The laptop will be registered as a state on the Coda network, which will be a predefined state containing all the essential variables and the value of the laptop. So when you sell this laptop to node B, the state will change the ownership to node B, and the node B will send some money to your account. All this process of transaction of the laptop will happen in the call function. Okay. So the flow will represent the process of transaction and the state will represent the asset. Now the last folder is clients. When you open the clients folder, you will find a web server folder. When you open it, there's a folder controller. So this controller is basically used to make REST APIs, which will be hit in the Postman for development purposes, but actually they will be hit if you want to look into the actual use of REST APIs on a larger scale in live applications, then it's a whole another story. So right now we will just see how we can use Postman to hit these APIs. And by Postman I mean this application which is used to test REST APIs, right? Okay. So this will be like the overview. For more understanding, you can definitely go to the Coda documentation provided. The official documentation is the only thing you need. Please remember this step. Don't waste your time on finding other resources. The documentation has everything. At the start, it may seem a little bit too much, but once you get the hang of it, it will be very easy to learn from the documentation. So there are many other folders which may get your focus, like the node RPC connection or the server.kt file. But right now you need to focus on only the parts that I have told you, because these files are a little bit advanced. Once you get the hang of developing code apps, then you can look into these files and do some more changes.